Look at the desk in front of you. The cotton in your shirt and the coffee in your mug did not simply materialize. They are the endpoints of a massive, planetary-scale machine. This is agriculture. It encompasses everything from crop cultivation and livestock rearing to commercial fishing and global forestry. Because the majority of the world's rural population relies on these systems for their primary livelihood, this industry serves as the foundation for global food security. But right now, the gears of this machine are grinding down. Our current methods are stripping fertility from the soil and causing severe water shortages across multiple continents. To understand why this is happening and how to fix it, we have to look under the hood. We need to break this global system down into its basic mechanics, the inputs it requires, the processes it runs, and the outputs it yields. Like any machine, agriculture requires specific inputs. First are physical factors. Terrain shape, soil fertility, and climate, like temperature and rainfall, strictly limit what farmers grow. Second are human factors. You need physical labor, technology, capital, and government policies to regulate it. If you look closely at any farming operation on Earth, the exact ratio of these available physical and human inputs dictates the specific method that region can use to feed itself. Those distinct inputs generally trigger one of two primary operating modes. The first is subsistence farming. This relies on small landholdings and traditional tools, and the goal is self-consumption, growing exactly enough to feed the farmer's family. This mode includes primitive methods like shifting cultivation, where plots of land are cleared and burned. Alternatively, intensive subsistence farming relies on heavy manual labor to extract high production from tiny plots of land. On the opposite end of the spectrum is commercial farming. Here, the process is designed exclusively for market profit, utilizing massive plots of land and high-tech machinery to maximize crop yields. This commercial mode includes sprawling single-crop operations known as plantation agriculture. These massive estates focus entirely on producing global commodities, particularly beverage crops like tea and coffee, or industrial materials like rubber. There is also a hybrid approach called mixed farming. By combining crop cultivation with livestock rearing on the same land, farmers generate extra income while using animal waste to organically maintain soil fertility. So whether a developing nation relies on labor-intensive subsistence plots or a highly developed country utilizes vast machine-run commercial fields, both systems exist to try and feed the same growing global population. When the inputs are set and the process is run, the machine generates its intended outputs. These fall into three basic categories: essential food crops like rice and wheat, cash crops like cotton and jute, and beverage crops. But our aggressive push to extract higher and higher yields from these categories has created a toxic feedback loop. To maintain massive outputs, commercial operations heavily rely on chemical fertilizers and pesticides. Over time, this overuse degrades the soil quality and rapidly depletes critical local water resources. By prioritizing high-yield market outputs at all costs, the current system is actively consuming the exact physical inputs it requires to function. To correct this failure, we must rewrite the formula. Sustainable agriculture functions as a critical update to our farming inputs. We replace harsh synthetic chemicals with organic techniques, reintroducing natural fertilizers and implementing systemic crop rotation so the land can recover its natural nutrients. We also patch the resource drain. Methods like extensive rainwater harvesting capture and store precipitation, serving as a direct countermeasure to our widespread water shortages. If we want a secure food supply tomorrow, we must shift our entire approach. We have to stop exploiting the earth for immediate outputs and start cultivating a self-sustaining system built for long-term survival.